Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a Fallout 76 video where we will be modifying some excavator legs and adding some calibrated shocks. I went ahead and bought the plan a while ago and I've just been procrastinating to actually testing it out. So my understanding how this will actually work is you'll need to either build brand new legs and add the shocks onto those legs and then trade those legs, or if somebody wants calibrated shocks, then they will need to trust you enough to give you their legs that they've already built, and then you add the calibrated shocks and you give it back to them. Now obviously there's some risk here if you run into the wrong person, or they're not as honest as they claim to be. Hopefully that's not the case. I think most people will generally want to help you. You're going to get that 5% that are more risky than others. So anyway, so I have two characters, or my old character I need to get calibrated shocks on. So I've just traded with my other old character and I've got a couple of legs, and I'm going to go and try and add some calibrated shocks onto some level 25 excavator legs. So I don't think I need another frame, although maybe having another frame makes it a little bit easier to see. So I'm going to see how this works out. I'm not going to do it with another frame, so I'm just going to exit here. I've already got the legs on me. I'll be able to see those in a second. Now I do have the plan. I've already read the plan. The plan you can get at various vendors. I think I got mine at Grafton. If you have the three level bargain, it costs you around 5,300 caps. And if you're using grape mentats or some armor that gives you additional charisma, you can get it probably even a little bit lower. But I think I paid around 5,300 caps for mine, so which is quite pricey. But if you end up actually selling it to some other players for, I don't know what it'll cost. You need the problem is you need 10 violet flux, which is quite a lot, and it's quite a lot of work to go and collect 10 hardened mass, 10 high radiation fluids, 10 glowing mass, stabilizing that flux. So I think there's a lot more to it than people might think. It's not just 10 violet pure flux, because there's a lot of work involved to do that. So I personally, if I had to go and do all that work, I would probably sell it for 1,500 caps per leg, because there's just so much work involved to get the violet flux. If somebody gave me the violet flux, then I would charge considerably less. But anyway, you could make some caps and recover some of that money. Or in my case, because I have 10 characters, ultimately I'll probably eventually have 10 characters that have excavator, multiple excavator. I'll have level 25 excavator when they hit level 25, and then I'll create level 40 excavator, level 45 excavator when they hit level 50. So that's twice for every character. That's, if you have 10 characters, that's 20 times. So yeah, I'll definitely get my money's worth out of it. There's some work in collecting the flux and that. But anyway, let's get started. Yeah. Okay, so I just lost my power armor. Let's go get it back quick. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of some weight here quick. It's not gonna allow me to craft yet. Okay, let me just check what I did last time. I forget what I did last time. I probably had a whole bunch of weapons that I needed to scrap, so let me just do that quickly. Now just make sure you do have the super duper equipped. When you do the super duper, it will sometimes duplicate your power armor pieces, so you could end up having multiple legs with I guess calibrated shocks. I hope ultimately, maybe one leg, maybe none. I've definitely had duplication of pieces before. Okay, I don't really see any heavy weapons there. I'm a little at max. Let me actually, I'll probably have some ammo I could drop here for those heavy, like the mini nukes for once. Okay, so let me get down there. I'm just going to grab these mini nukes here quick. just in case the server crashes. I'll just get my other character to grab those. Okay, so just like I said, make sure you have super duper equipped. That's all you kind of need. Power armor, the power armor perk doesn't really come into play unless you're repairing, so we don't really need that. But the actual super duper would be important, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and equip the power armor anyway, but I doubt that I'll need it at all. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so power patcher, and why don't we go ahead and fix it as well. Again, neither one of these you should need, but just in case it plays a role. Okay, so I have fixed it there, which is just really you can repair armor and power armor 26%. That's really only for repair. Same thing if your power armor breaks more slowly, cheaper to repair. So that might come into play when we're trying to make it. I don't think it does, but I'm going to equip it all the same. But yeah, the main one is super duper. Obviously, like you saw, just make sure you're underweight there. Otherwise, when you get to crafting, it's not going to actually work. Okay, so there's my two legs that I want to equip. You can see they're called Excavator left and leg. It doesn't say calibrated in front of it, so you know they're not calibrated yet. So if we go grab my power armor, that does have it on it. You'll notice it says they're calibrated Excavator left leg and right leg. So that's what we want to get to. Okay, so we're going to go into craft. Actually, we need to go into modify, I believe. Okay, so there's my current ones, and then I got my left leg here. Actually, why don't we go ahead and repair this anyway? And that's where that the power perks would actually come into play. Okay, you can see it's repaired at more than above 100%. And then right leg will do the same here, because while we're here. Okay, so we're going to click on Excavator left leg. We're going to click on no misc mod, and you'll notice we have a couple options. Now, if you look on the right there, it's going to require adhesive, aluminum, fiberglass, 17 of each of those. And then the hardest one to get is the pure violet, which you'll need 5 pure flux. Now, pure and stable flux are the same thing. You know, so you'll hear both the terms switched, but it's basically the same thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead here, and you see make calibrated shocks. This will scrap the current mod. Blah blah. It's going to use that. So just make sure you've got the right leg. Just double check. You know, level 25. You're not clicking on the wrong leg or something else. I mean, it's pretty hard to make a mistake, but. Okay, so we're going to go click on that, and we should now have calibrated shock. So if we go back to that leg, you'll see it's unequipped, level 25. My other one is actually level 45, so I know it's not touching that one. Go ahead and repair that. And then my right one here is level 45 as well. So let's go to the right leg, which is this guy here. So right leg, excavator. And we're going to make calibrated shocks. So it's really that simple. Now, basically, all you do is you trade it back with the person, and you charge them, the price for actually making it. If they gave you the flux, then obviously, charge them less. I mean, generally for friends, I'd do it for free. If they gave me the violet flux, I have a friend that doesn't want to go and collect it, but once the calibrated shocks, people aren't really willing to go and do the work, then they need to pay. So I mean, then in that case, you can charge them, 1,500 a leg and stuff. I've definitely seen it cheaper, but I mean, for people, they've either duping flux, or they have a load of it, or they've just spent too much time collecting it. I don't know, but it is a bit of work there, right? So there you go. It's that simple to make to add calibrated shocks. Unfortunately, it'll be nice if you know, you could give them the calibrated shocks in a little package, like the little mod package. It's really unfortunate that didn't allow, or didn't. I mean, you're paying so much for that for the calibrated shock plan that, you know, you think they would, you know, be able to, you know, allow you to make, you know, packages that you can sell, right? I mean, it's just kind of silly that you can't do that, right? But anyway, it's just a lot of these poor design, thought out decisions that, you know, could have been done a little bit better. You know, I mean, who wants to buy a plan and only modify their excavator suit? I mean, you don't buy the plan to modify one excavator. You know, and it's not like Escavator is the nicest of the power armor either, right? So I mean, you know, most people use it and then, you know, jump into an XO1 or something, right? And which you can't actually buy a plan for the XO1 shocks, interesting enough. So anyway, there you go. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It does help the channel out. And let me know if you want different videos, or, you know, looking to find out something. I'll do my best to answer any comments in the comment section. Thanks again.